All right. Only a couple minutes late tonight on them. I was telling you,
Progress.
it's hard to get to hit that hard time, especially when you have a total meltdown at least once or twice during the broadcast. So let's just do a quick check. Can you hear me? Can you hear Onum, guys? Can you see us? Are we halfway there? Talk to us. Welcome everybody from all across North America so far, and hopefully throughout this broadcast lifetime all across the world. Welcome everybody for the Tuesday evening challenge. Autumn, how
Hello,
you doing? You
hello.
you recovered from your world travels and heavy bridge playing schedule last week for everybody for sure.
Yeah, I'm recovered, but the bridge schedule, what is that?
Didn't you play the spin gold last week, or you weren't one of the
No,
crew of people
I've been
that?
on vacation. I've been
I
on
see.
vacation.
That's good, 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 good. Me too, to some degree. And we have another vacationer against us tonight. We have Radu Nestor, who's the Romanian pro that we know well on him, who is basically he was drinking in a bar in Romania pretty much most of the day and decided to play this challenge against us. So he's setting us up for either a colossal failure or success. I don't know what is going to happen here on him, but he said that he was slightly handicapped when he played these boards. So we'll
I
see if
mean,
we can
I'm
do
not
better.
sure we should be broadcasting that. We should save it
I'm giving
to the
full
end.
disclosure. I want everyone to know the information that we have going in, and now everyone has the same information, so we can ask ourselves, hey, would a slightly inebriated Radu make this play versus a standard, expert Radu, or maybe they're one and the same person, who knows? But we're on hand number one, and we have a clear-cut one no trump opener, correct? We don't have 14 this time. This
Yes.
is not our. It's a similar suit though, right? It was like King Queen 10 fifth or King Queen Jack fifth, something like that. Here, just a quick note for everybody. We open our hands like this, one no trump, even with this five card major, because we have 15 and 16. There's some debate as to, what we do with maybe good 14s in these spots, but 15s and 16s we're opening one no trump, and 17s we're going to open one of our suit and then bid to no trump and treat it as a balanced hand. But here we're treated to a nice little system question. Uh, and that question I have for everybody is, what is four hearts? What is four hearts, people? Two clubs I can tell you is Capoletti for these robots, which was a single suited hand of some kind. So based on just standard agreements, which is what the robots play here, what is four hearts? And it looks like Philip D has got the Glenlivet on lockdown over there. Three fingers of Glenlivet. Neat. Let's dance.
Alrighty. You got some good answers in the queue.
Very nice. So this is interesting. When the opponents bid two clubs, unless it's some sort of two suited hand, we're going to play systems on anyway. But the cool thing about this particular system, the Texas transfer on them, which is what this would be, is that this would be on over pretty much any overcall that allows us to jump and make this bid. All right.
I would go so far as to say that you guys should always play Texas without variation, no matter what they bid. If you can
Good.
bid
So
four diamonds or four hearts, they are Texas bids.
interesting. So one no, three spades, four diamonds should still be Texas in your book.
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm fine with that too. Either way, it is on in competition, especially when it is clear that it's you've skipped a level, right? So this four heart bid, as much as we'd love it to be hearts, it's a transfer to spades, and we are not going to say, hey, our hearts are nice, let's dance and pass this. Partner may have literally no cards in this suit, so we're going to bid four spades. We open it. No Trump partner told us what to do, and we obey. And here we go. Whoa. Okay. Take a peek, folks. Count your losers first, and let's plan a line of play here. This is the one piece of information that we have is that left-hand opponent was the one that made an overcall, which is was some sort of single suited hand. We can guess at what that might be here. Are they going to provide us a pitch on this opening lead on them? It doesn't seem likely here that they're leading away
I
from king
mean,
queen
that
of
would
clubs,
be
but
its own level of spectacular if that happened.
the robots are
Uh,
known for some sick leads, as we know.
so let's see. We have no club loser, maybe
Yeah.
one diamond loser, maybe one heart, definitely one heart loser. I think we can maybe avoid the diamond loser if we set up the hearts. So
Yeah.
let's just go about our business and follow suit.
Let's see what happens. Okay, good. We're not getting a huge amount of luck, but yeah, right now we should recognize that we have basically one for sure loser in hearts. We may lose a spade trick and we may lose a diamond, but that diamond does look like we might be able to get rid of it. Uh, how would you be playing spades in this situation?
I would just draw as many rounds as possible and then play hearts.
And this we would probably do with even a different holding just because it's so important that we break hearts before they get in again to knock out our diamond.
Yeah, basically, unless you think West has like on this hand, it doesn't matter if they have four spades. We have all the spots. But let's say you had Ace, King, Jack, six. I still wouldn't take a finesse.
Right.
I mean, the only time it's right to do that is if it's Queen fourth on side, because now maybe you have two spade losers. But we're
Gotcha.
not going to play for that. So
Yep. We're just going to draw some trumps. And the cards we're looking for are, they're not guaranteed to be in our left-hand opponent's hand, but after we saw the Queen of Clubs pop out of East, we can be pretty confident that now the Queen of Spades in the East player's hand, we kind of know where the rest of these cards are. So
mhm.
at this point, we know we have one spade loser. We're going to leave that thing twisting out there. Whoa, what is West bidding on over there, Anna? The king of
Probably seven clubs.
yeah, two suited to some degree, or yeah, like a seven card club suit or something to the
All right,
king only.
now we just have to hope that East has three hearts, because then we get the first sure pitch. Oh, they have four hearts, even
They have
better.
lots of hearts. This is nice. And here it comes. What we're talking about is we don't want them roughing in with their good spade before we're able to do that. And once we're able to do that, we will claim, and they won't let us claim five tricks. I mean, they won't. They will. They just won't accept it. We have to claim
So
four. Who said 11 tricks there, Philip?
just so we're clear,
Let me
if
check
the
the
robot
results.
had ducked the heart, which is pretty normal with that holding, um, here West would show out so you guys would know to cross in clubs and play another heart, because we can't really afford to just play the queen of hearts out of our hand. But let's say that hearts were something like 4-1 instead of 5-0. If it went heart to the king and it held, you guys should not play the queen of hearts out of your hand. You do not have the safety to do that. Take your free cross in clubs,
Yep, rough a
rough it,
club.
and play another heart.
Very good point here on them. Excellent stuff. And as it turns out, I mean, our opponent probably had a 2-no bid rather than a two club bid. There was 6-6 in the minors with a stiff heart and stiff spade and avoiding hearts. I mean, I would be 2-no with this pretty much every time. I don't know about you, Anna.
I would definitely show all of the cards in my hand.
I would try to show at least 10 of my cards, but in fact 12 of them for my partner. So okay, we dodged a bullet. But the interesting parts of the auction, guys, are two clubs number one. It just gives us our whole system back. So in these situations, double would be Stamen, and everything else would be exactly what it always is. However, as we discussed, the Texas transfer is just on, right, in competitive
Yeah,
auctions because it gets us to our spot and it still allows us to right side these things.
definitely when you guys are faced with a choice of taking up less space or more space in your opponent's auctions, take up more space.
You're
It's
talking about the
generally
West
right.
player here, right? So
Yeah.
so yeah, instead of bidding two clubs and allowing us to maintain our system
Like
completely,
even
bid
right,
two no.
even if you played don't or something like that, where
Sure.
two clubs is clubs and a higher, two clubs is just a bad bid with this hand.
Agreed. Yeah, it's just it doesn't deprive us of anything when a hand like this really should quickly try to do that. And if it can give both of its suits to its partner, what is the harm in that? That looks pretty magic here. Okay, let's jump on to the next board here. Let me get us back over to that. One heart on our right. Let's ask the audience what they're going to do here on them, and let me do it via a poll here. All right, let's have them make
All right,
their bid.
get fancy. I'll just
I
hang
like
back here
this.
and drink my coffee.
Is that what's in that cup on them? You can be honest. It's the evening. If you're whacking back some cocktails, it's okay.
I would never disgrace a cocktail by drinking it out of a mug.
Okay. All right. So that shows your priorities quite well. I like it. How's the weather down there? Is it
It's
hot in
hot
the
and
south?
humid. So for my tennis thing the other day, I swear it was 7 p.m. and it was 100 degrees
Oh my
with
God.
70%
No,
humidity. It was
thank you.
crazy.
Yeah. That's why I have ventured north for the summer. And the tennis up here wasn't too forgiving either on Sunday, but it wasn't too bad
It
either.
was an outdoor sauna. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, welcome to last summer for me. Okay, so almost everyone is choosing the action of double, and I agree with everyone here.
No, 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 no.
What, you want to double with this, Sam? What do you want to do with this?
Just bid one no Trump. It's 15 to 18.
Didn't I say one no Trump? I
Did
said,
you
did I
said
say one no
you
Trump,
said
or did I say
you said
something else?
double. You said
Oh,
double.
I didn't. If I said double, I meant one no Trump. 85%
Okay,
of the
okay.
crew is bidding one no Trump, which is
Okay,
exactly what I want
okay,
to bid. I apologize if
great.
I misspoke, but yeah,
I
the
mean, maybe
me
I
not wanting to
misheard
bid
you, but
no
I'm
Trump is
pretty
kind of,
sure
we
you
know
said
something.
double. I was like,
Yeah, I might have. I might have just been reading off the answer. So here, remember that the range for our overcalls of one no Trump is 15 to 18. We have a wider range for this in general anyway. Okay, good. Noah's Ark confirms I did say double. Sorry about that. Yeah, one no Trump,
phew.
clearly right. Great stoppers in the hard suit. We have the king and length and some neat, decent spot cards. And honestly, we just want to describe our hand and let our partner
I
choose
mean,
which one.
there are some variations where your 18 count is too good for one no Trump. This
Right.
is just simply not one of those hands.
Right, like if you had an 18 with a good five card suit and something else in there
Yeah.
of trick taking potential here, when we bid a no trump, it goes two hearts on our left, which is just a normal kind of weakish type raise, I would guess. Two spades is what we would call an old school bridge, a drop dead bid. It would just be, hey partner, I have some length here. I don't have anything that I want to force with.
I
I
don't think
just want
it's
to play
drop
spades.
dead.
I would never bid when the robot bids this. Let's put it this way. I would never take a call with my hand. But I mean, you can convince me otherwise with an 18 count, obviously, if
I
you
mean,
want
I
me to
would
take
just
a
bid
call.
game with the south hand.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
okay, think about it
well,
like
the
this.
King of
Your
Hearts
partner
might be
has
wasted.
like,
Let's think about like partner
but
has a stiff
they
heart
have
that they're
like
bidding over here.
they have one heart in dummy at
I know,
most,
but you
and we
have
have
the
at least
robot that
nine
will do this
spades.
with like a four count with just nothing redeemable in their hand. It is
But I
vulnerable, I
mean,
guess. We're
okay,
playing imps.
give partner the king of spades and the queen of clubs, and you're cold.
Agreed.
I mean, I don't know.
All right. I mean, I'm in because I forgot we're not playing match points, so we don't have to necessarily be
Well, I mean, cold is
too.
an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. It's like it's got good
I
flavor.
understand.
I don't
I
know.
understand. But no. This is a little bit different. But here, wow, we bought nice. We bought nice, and the
Bought
lead
nice.
was really nice.
Bought nice.
We bought
You wanted to
nice.
pass.
Look at that. I mean, partner does have like the nuts for us. They have the ace of clubs. They had a stiff heart that we knew about, but we're also just getting a nice ace of hearts lead. We should have a pretty reasonable amount of information on this hand as well. Take a moment, guys. Formulate your plan, and also tell Anam and I what you think the range of West players' values are, just based on what you've seen on the auction. What do you expect West to have on this hand? Some sort of range of values is acceptable there. So I I think with the robot we might have gotten a little bit lucky here. That's all I'm saying. Like this was, and maybe it's still to be seen what our result is going to be on this board, but I'm pretty sure Radu, especially after a few cocktails, would bid game as well.
I have no words for considering pass of two spades. Like
Yeah.
maybe four spades is a lot, but the robot's never gonna raise if you bid three spades. So
I mean, you think the robot wouldn't raise with this hand?
the
Why not?
robot showed 6 to 9 high card points via alert.
I mean,
They're never gonna raise.
you have high. Do we want to save this trick for later? Maybe get an extra one, or do we want to do anything else with this King of Hearts here? We kind of want to be in the north end, right?
Well, I mean, it's all about counting out the hand at this point to see which king West has, if any. I mean, for sure, East has one of the kings we need, so I think we can just play out the hand and
Yep.
bid
And
accordingly.
West, sorry, we forgot to kind of reference that. West, I mean, has at most probably like a five count, something over there, five or six on their best day. So here we see that whatever, it's not really going to matter what we do with this one. We're just going to take a spade finesse. All right, that one won.
Okay, now we can do some fancy stuff, I think,
Sure.
because we can maybe not have to take a diamond finesse if
Correct.
if all goes well. So let's
Do we need space to break
play.
for this? Do we need to draw one round and then start
Yeah, I
repping
mean, to not have
clubs?
to take the diamond thing, you need spades to break. So let's play the small one. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
they
well,
did not break. We can still rough
now,
some clubs and pitch a diamond and then
yeah, let's low
rough a
club
heart
to the
back
king.
and draw trump and then, yeah. Okay.
Low club to the king.
If I can figure out which side we're on them, we can do well here. All right, low club to the
And
king.
now, no, king of
Yeah,
hearts.
that's fine. Pitching a diamond. That was
Okay.
that good for us? Was the 10 of hearts in your hand, in the north hand on this one? Right? Did Dummy had stiff 10 of hearts, or north had stiff 10 of hearts.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can draw trump. Sorry, we still can't draw trump here. We get one pitch extra, so we only have to draw up one club. Is that
Yeah,
right?
so let's draw the trump. Yeah, let's draw the trump.
And then
And
yeah, no, we still have to choose to do something here. I was
well,
not,
let's play a club.
yeah, club and then take a diamond finesse.
Yep. I
All
mean, I
right,
would have pitched a club
we
instead of
could
a diamond
we
to
could have pitched a
start,
club to
but
do the same, but we're making out like bandits here. Okay, we'll take the rest. All right, good bid on him. Wait a bit game. I forget. I did maybe forget we did have an 18 count, so maybe we are worth an extra bid when partner does try to sign off with a wide range there. So not too bad to start. 450 and
why not
680.
three heart? I just think your hand is so positional and you don't need much to make game. Like you can make game opposite a couple of spare queens.
Well, the two heart bid made it just more difficult for us to kind of figure out what partner was doing as well, right? They could, I mean, I guess they really don't have a ton of options. What happens if they do bid two hearts and it goes two hearts, two spades? We would probably super accept, right? So we can get partner to game that way, right? If it's a traditional auction like that. So here, I guess we just have to be
Yeah,
willing to take that extra
if they
call with our
pat,
maximum.
yeah, if they passed and let us transfer to spades, we have to show our super max.
Yeah, and we would do that with ace queen fourth in an 18 count for sure. So there we would have gotten there had they have passed, and here we just needed to make our call. I'm interested to see if three spades would have produced four spades with the robot, but I mean, yeah, they I guess we can't count on them to do uh,
Oh, so that's a
all
great
of the
lesson,
things
you
right.
guys. If you don't have to leave a bid to chance, just don't.
Yeah, that's a good call. I mean, let's just say this. West, I guess West had a reasonable two-heart bid. I thought they were a little out there, but not too bad. I just took a look at it. Okay, this
They have like
one,
the most normal two heart bid ever.
yeah. Sorry. So here, just a club for us here. We're not going to mess around. We see one club, one heart, two hearts. Let's ask everyone to make their call. I'm not going to give you guys a poll. I want you to choose the bid you would make here. And we won't release any information just yet on what we think is happening. Just recognize that you opened a club, your left-hand opponent overcalled one heart, and your partner raised to two hearts. Not raised to two hearts, excuse me, bid two hearts. So one club by you, one heart on your left, two hearts by partner, pass to you. Make your bid.
Okay, you guys, so remember, every bid you're making must have a good reason, right? So here, your partner did not make a negative double. Um, so bidding spades, for you to do that, you have to have like a really good reason to bid spades. And there are three reasons I can think of to do that. You have natural spades and clubs, you don't have a heart stopper, or you're just trying to
Lots of
create a
gutters.
general force without taking up too much space. So those are three hand types that would bid two spades here, because your goal on this hand is not to get to spades unless you yourself have spades, because your partner definitely does not have four spades. They did not make a negative double.
The next question
So
is,
I
how do we
think,
evaluate our hand here when partner now their two heart bid is a club raise for sure? What are we thinking opposite this range for partner as far as the invitational minimum here?
I mean, I like the two no trump bid. I think you have an extra queen for opening, and you have a solid heart stopper.
Yeah. And if partner has good clubs, we have a nice card over here to start that ball rolling as well.
Yeah, and I mean, this way you get your whole hand off your chest. You bid two no and partner bids three clubs, okay, you're done.
Sure.
Just remember, if you guys don't bid two no trump, your partner could very well have a hand that doesn't have security at the four level in clubs, and thinks if you can't take nine tricks and three no, they'll just pass three clubs.
Right. They could have a 13 count waiting to see if they can play no trump from our
And
side.
once you don't bid no trump, then it's over.
But that being said, with a lesser hand, we would bid three clubs, guys. Like that is another option, which no one chose because that's how we show our minimum in these spots when partner
Right.
raises our suit, right?
Now,
So
a very common thing we see is that people avoid bidding no trump because they're worried about some random suit. Be worried about the suits they bid,
and Philip
not the
is right on
suits
cue
that
there.
they
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, and that's a very important thing. Too many people fear bidding no trump and stay out of a very good contract as a result of this. It is irrational fear of a suit that hasn't been shown or suggested. Now, in other situations, if we bid three suits and we've avoided the fourth suit like the plague and we end up in no trump, it's a little bit different, right? Now it's a
Exactly.
clear targeted spot where they know what to do. Here, not that same situation, right? So we're just going to bid our two
Exactly.
no and see what happens. All right, three hearts, check, check back to us. I'm happy to defend three hearts. They're red, we're white. I don't see any reason to be bidding on them. What do you think?
I mean, I
You're a
don't know about
competitor.
these
I
rope.
understand, but
Okay, so we have the balance of power. Um, maybe your hearts aren't good enough to just double.
yeah, I'm always worried about double in situations where the robot's across the table,
Well, I mean, the other
especially at lower
consideration
levels.
is you can try three spades if you're not going to double.
Yeah, well,
Like Pat, if you're,
I think
I
pass is
mean,
pretty reasonable at this spot.
what?
Would we want to double or bid? Are you crazy? What's going on here?
Oh no!
Uh,
Just
we
think about this.
we've
You have
already
13.
extended to bid two no, and now we're just
Sure,
sitting
but
back playing three
I mean,
hearts.
the dummy has no entries. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, I'm happy to, do something, but I mean, I think it's double or pass, right?
Okay, but your hearts are not particularly that great, and you don't
Agreed.
have quick tricks. So
No.
double, I think, is a little scary.
So you want to just play
Um,
three now.
so let's say like we take. I mean, can
Partner
you
could also
you?
just have some sort of hand with four clubs as well.
I mean, you have
Just
three
throwing
tricks.
that
Can
out
we
there.
count on partner for two? I think so. I mean, I
Well, the
feel
thing is,
like
can we count on partner to actually stay out of this auction once we double? There's a percentage chance that they don't for
okay,
for
if
for
if
no
you
reason.
double no, if you double and your partner pulls, well fine. We'll play something else. I don't know. Um I
I mean,
feel like
if we're going
doubling
to do
for
anything,
sure.
double is the only thing I could get behind. So let's.
I mean, three spades is a consideration. If partner is something like three
I think
one.
doing something that weird with the robot is just a glutton for punishment. Okay, at least we bought. It's pretty when they don't snap bid, it means that they didn't have a clear pull. That's for sure. It looks like this is ace
All
king
right,
diamonds.
let's give
Let's
some
take a
count.
time. Yeah. So,
Do robots count?
what do you mean?
Do
Do they
they give
give
count?
count?
If we
I
play the jack, is that
don't
two?
believe so. If you're just taking a look, what do we expect? Partner has the ace king of diamonds. So what else do they have? Looks like If this survives, we might have a shot here. Good position on this hand over the king of clubs and no other spots there. We gotta be worried about that diamond suit, I guess, to some degree, but we have length and trumps. Do you want to play the jack of diamonds on him?
I'm just gonna call it now. We were definitely making 3 spades.
Whatever. Well, let's go plus 200 instead. How about that?
Okay, so since we're not sure
Let's play
that
low.
this robot gives count, I guess we'll play the 7.
Yeah, and plus whatever. Maybe.
Come on, play the queen of clubs.
There we go. Do you want to return the 9 of clubs
Nah.
here?
Yeah, let's go for the tap.
There
We
we
can
go.
be passive.
Just starting the process. Okay.
Well, I mean, your partner has literally nothing but the ace king of diamonds and the queen jack
Right.
of clubs. That's their hand.
Yeah. Because declare just is marked with pretty much everything else. Another club. Cash a spade, a club. We don't really want to ban lead more than that, right?
So yeah, let's clear the spades.
They should be 4 3 3 as the auction. Oh no, they did have 4 spades to our left.
Okay. So 7 4 1 1. I guess that's not good for us. We're just gonna beat it 1 now.
Well, getting it 1 is better than getting it none. Here comes the spade. Yeah, they can't rough high enough, obviously. Oh no, we got
Okay.
2.
They had 6
Yeah.
hearts. Robots are freaking crazy.
We're gonna have to promote our trump here. There we go. All right, we'll take 500. Good double on him. You're saving the match, son. I just want it to be known. You're
Well,
not
I mean,
being,
passing 3 hearts is not in the game. It's
well, bidding
the
is
fact
like
that
insane. But
no, the
I'm
fact
okay with
that
double.
dummy,
Just with the
the
fact
fact
that
that
we got
dummy
the
came
robot to
down
pass is big.
with honor and a heart and 5 additional points shows you how bad 3 hearts was,
Well, I
you
mean,
guys.
partner had a pretty interesting choice, I guess, over 3 hearts also. Ace King, 5th of diamonds, Queen Jack 10, 5th of clubs on this hand.
I mean, they have ace king and a side suit. What are they gonna do? They got 2 tricks.
That's interesting. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Pretty good so far. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to get to the other side. All right. 13 count. 4th seat. Whatever. We're going to open a club. It goes a spade, double, 1 no trump. Audience, make your bid. You opened a club. It went a spade on your left. Your partner made a negative double, and it went 1 no trump on your right. This is your hand. And this is definitely imps. So our results are pretty standard, I think. I think Radu will be chopping action at this point. Unless he was as scared of a robot double as I might have been. But he's probably got that Romanian booze in him, so. No, North was clear on the last 10. They had a 10 count, and they had a very good club fit for us, right? They had
For sure.
shortness
They
in
had
2 suits. They had ace king fifth and a side suit, so they definitely didn't lie on that last 10. They were being pretty clear with what they had.
Yeah, I mean, they have a great hand for clubs and.
Ooh, Debbie's asking a fun question we can get to afterwards. We've talked about this a few times before. It would have made this situation maybe slightly easier to navigate, but we would certainly not have been.
Well, so
Necessary.
here's my thing about 5-4 in the minors. I love to open my longest suit, no matter what.
Yes.
And so just play out the auctions in your head. If you open a club and partner bids 1 heart, here you can just bid 1 no trump. It's not a problem.
Yep.
If you open a club and partner bids 1 spade,
Nice.
you could bid 2 spades.
Yep.
Also not a problem. So here, there's no reason to bid your bad 4-card diamond suit and not show your longest suit, and it makes it harder to compete later and all this stuff.
Yeah,
so.
I think this came into favor, and a lot of people thought it was cool, kind of like,
Yeah, this is
foresee a
Precision's
problem.
fault.
Yeah, right. But for the most part, there are situations with different holdings that you might do this because you really lack that rebid. But here, as Anam kind of elucidated there, you kind of have an answer for anything partner does, so it's very reasonable to just go about it this way. And here we see they've provided us with a tougher situation because of the bids that were made before us. We don't have to bid here. Two diamonds would be a big bid. That would be a much bigger hand. So we certainly aren't doing that.
Yeah.
Do you
Just
want to take the
because
call?
it's important to note, you guys, just because partner took a call doesn't mean that two diamonds is not a reverse. It is
Right.
still a reverse.
Two hearts would not be because now we're technically raising
Partner's
or
suit.
confirming a fit, right?
Exactly.
Here, two diamonds would be suggesting a new suit, which would be a no-fly zone. Do you want to bid two clubs here on them, or do you happy
No,
passing and see what
I wanna
happens?
pass.
Yeah, you want to defend, probably.
I mean, so many bad things can happen if you guess to bid. You can guess to bid the right suit.
Sure.
It might be right to bid two clubs but it distorts your hand and it just might be totally wrong. If your partner
Totally.
has 9 cards in the reds, they make it take like a negative double, and if you bid two clubs, they might not bid two diamonds, which is your fit.
Yep. And you
Like,
deprive them
so
of the ability to do something like they did here, which is just bid two clubs and
right. So
kind of
here
a
we would have
sign-off situation.
survived. Yeah, we would have survived bidding two clubs, but if your partner had the reds,
Yeah.
4 hearts and 5 diamonds or some hand like that, they would never pull two clubs to two diamonds.
Partner said. Yeah.
Well, we don't want to pass this one.
No kidding. I'm just looking at what they're trying to do over there. I mean, I definitely don't want to bid a game, but I mean, they keep bidding over there, and it
Well,
sounds like
so
they
it
might have
looks
a
like
source of tricks.
our hand is not very good, actually.
Yeah.
We don't
Especially with
have,
spades and diamonds on our left.
if we had a better spade holding, like something with 1.5 stoppers, you could even try to get to 3 no trump, because it looks like maybe we'll take 5 clubs, a spade, a heart, and a diamond, or something like that. But here it's not clear to me that you even have one spade stopper if they cross no suit
They
and get
don't lead
spades over.
spades. If they lead diamonds first and knock out that, or yeah, like you said, a heart through, spade through.
And I mean, your
Wow.
partner's a passed hand, and they're showing values in your singleton, so
Yeah.
that kind of just destroys all thoughts for game. I would just bid 3 clubs
Yeah,
and
you
go
still want to
plus.
bid though. We're not going to let them. We're not going to let them just kind of. Well, whatever. We have to bid
I mean,
everything
I
spades
expect
anyway.
that we'll take 10 tricks in clubs.
Right. Yeah. But miss a game. No
Well,
chance.
partner reached to have 3 spades, so but that means short diamonds. So
yeah,
10
yeah.
tricks, boom.
It's pretty good. Yeah, and
Let's
now
see
we're going to
here.
lose 3 spades unless we can end play them in some way.
Well, yeah, if West has ace, queen, jack of spades, they're gonna get end played.
Yep. We just have to rough out these side suits here.
Right. So let's start getting rid of our diamonds.
We can just draw 2 rounds of trump first, right?
But no, we have entry issues.
Do we?
I mean, let's just play some diamonds. It's not gonna hurt.
Well, let's just do what I want to do. This is safe.
Thank you.
I like it.
Okay, big one.
And now let's play some hearts.
Yeah. Ooh, now we have a roughing position in hearts.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Anam?
So let's get count on the hand. Let's
Well, lefty had presumably 2 hearts, right? Are they 5-3-3-2 on this one?
let's play the king of
No, they can't
clubs
be.
and then the 10 of hearts.
Good. That'll keep our entry up there.
And now the heart. And now we pitch we can actually pitch a diamond and that end plays them too. You can pitch either
That's true.
thing.
Oh, good. It just survived. Now do we just want to play a low spade? Have we tapped them out of enough?
Yeah, now we
If they
just
have
play
4
spade.
diamonds,
And
yeah. Now we just play spade. Hope they play a low one. Ah, no, they have the 9.
But they pitched them. Let's just play low one.
I hope they just have, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah, on them. He pitched on to, well, the ace was onside. The
Burn.
brilliance comes back down to earth, but that is a good spot. And you said we would make 10. We actually
Okay.
made 11. Not too bad.
Well, this guy had a Yarborough. That's not on us.
Yeah, exactly. Not too bad though. That's pretty good spot. We weren't really going to be 5, 6. We're not really making 3 no trump on any normal kind of human being type play. So I don't think there's much going on this hand. What are they making hearts actually?
In hearts?
They
They don't make anything in hearts. They lose 2 hearts, a spade.
Whatever. They're
At
never
least
gonna play.
one
They're never
diamond.
gonna
Maybe
play
some.
low enough in hearts
Maybe some
for us to not
roughs.
play clubs.
Like whatever. We just lead trumps and claim. I don't know.
Well, they have. Yeah,
Because they have a
partner
club
has a
thing
stiff
to
diamond.
contend with.
Yeah, whatever. They have too many diamond losers as well. They get owned basically. All right.
Okay.
We're 7-2-2 with an 18 count. Make your opening bid, folks. Make your opening bid on them. You gonna open a diamond?
2 no
or 2
trump.
no? You want to open 2 no in this?
Yes, sir.
Whoa. I think I would do the exact same.
Oh, we're in agreement. Call the newspapers, guys.
The problem is, let's not play 4 hearts. Let's not play 4 hearts. We're gonna play 4 hearts.
That's not the worst.
Okay.
Maybe we don't have a spade stopper. You don't have to be so pessimistic. We have great clubs and hearts.
I mean, okay. Now they're key carding in hearts. We will show 2 or 5 key cards with the queen.
Should we lie?
No.
I would lie.
It's
I would
too late
totally
now.
lie.
It's too late.
I would have been 5 hearts.
Let's just hope they don't just. Well, they didn't double us. That's the thing. And here, yeah, there's the spade lead. We have 2 spade losers. Okay. We live and we learn. This could be a bad result for us. But.
Should have lied.
Well, wait. It's not over yet.
It's over.
Sometimes the robots think we are better than we are, and they might switch. This is not one of those times on them. No, they're cashing their tricks and they're leaving the sandbox. Now are they gonna do this to us? They are.
Let's see here.
We just have to.
Well, I hope hearts aren't breaking because then even 5 was too high. Then the lie was not gonna help. But I mean, this is an absurd auction, you guys.
Diamond, to be honest. Are we gonna?
This robot forced to slam with no encouragement whatsoever.
Do we want to play a club to the king or rough a diamond and risk that? I think. Diamonds to break no matter what. Ace of diamonds, rough a diamond, 2 rounds of trump.
Well, no. If hearts don't break, then we've tapped ourselves. We should definitely cross some clubs and then resort to pitching the clubs.
If we can. All right. Hearts didn't break even close.
Okay, wait. What are you doing?
I did it already. Relax. It's over. We're going to come back to our hand.
Is there a reason we never played any diamonds? Please.
Well, we just got to that, Anna. We just got to that.
Except now they have the club set up. Rob, what are you doing to me?
We are in trouble on them. We were in trouble the moment this deal got to 6 hearts. The moment we both decided to open 2 no, we were in dark territory. They were roughing that first round of diamonds as well. So I think we just needed to actually place the diamond there. Start the tap early on them. Okay.
So
only minus 500 there on them.
We could have held it to like down 3. Don't play the king of hearts. Play diamond. They rough.
On them. We went down 5 and 6 hearts. What are we
I'm
talking
just saying.
About? Why are you tilting? We teach people not to tilt. You're tilting all the way over there. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Do you have any what's in that tea over there? Is it too much caffeine?
It's
coffee. We have to check your tilt level here. It's only a game. And don't worry. We started off very well. We have 3 boards left. And Radu did something, I don't know. If he opens 2 no, he's going to have the same auction. If he opens a diamond, though, it's going to go a diamond to heart. Well, what are we going to rebid?
Let's talk about the auction. That's true.
I mean, it's going to be an interesting
There's no, it's
choice of
0%
rebuilds.
that Radu opened one diamond with that hand.
I agree. He, I
I mean,
mean,
it's possible that he opened 3 no trump, but I have no idea. I think that's like 25 balance for these guys, so no.
let's just peek. I'm gonna peek at this board just to see what. Yeah. He wouldn't have done that. That's not.
So you
It's not a
guys
mix.
you guys watching like over the 2 no trump bid, our partner had a very good hand in
Yeah.
clubs and hearts. But what you guys have to consider is after you showed hearts and clubs, your partner made their most regressive bid by just bidding one of your suits. Like the robot didn't really have a reason to bid again over 4 hearts. That's the important
Okay.
thing.
Yeah. They've shown a very good hand and given us a choice, and we chose. So I mean, I think you might have been right that we were supposed to lie, but I can't bring myself to do that, especially when you're wrong. Uh, but even if we lie, I
Good
mean,
good thing I wasn't wrong.
well, I mean, it doesn't matter. 5 hearts would have been terrible in chain.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
mean,
Sometimes you
yeah, it would have
definitely,
gone
not
down
sometimes,
one.
you always need to wipe your mind and move on, right? That's what winners do, and that's what we're gonna do on them. If
All
if
right.
you can untilt yourself, we will continue with another shapely board. This time, we're
Mm-hmm.
not going to be anywhere near no Trump. This is a time where we do open one club, and we're going to try to get this hand off our chest when it gets back to us, but not nearly as strong as the last time, obviously, and way more options. So one club, one heart, 2 clubs. We have a couple options here. We could double to show real clubs, or we could just bid 3 clubs. I believe the 3 club bid will be taken as much the extra values route for the robots on them,
I
and
mean, I don't
double
see
will
how
just
3
be
clubs can get you
double.
into trouble.
You sure? Are you ready?
Partner passed 1 heart.
It doesn't
What
matter.
are they going to do now?
I mean,
If they
I
have
want
a
to bid.
trap pass of
I would bid
hearts,
3. We would both bid 3 clubs in this situation, right? And now they're ripping 4 hearts, and I guess
okay,
we'll let
great.
that
Partner
go.
doesn't have a club fit, and maybe they have good hearts.
We'll see what's happening here. But here, the issue with the robot is they think this hand is always better than it may be with extra shape. And that's the real problem with it. So here we bought not that great with them roughing the first trick, but it looks like our partner has quite a few hearts on this one.
Why didn't they lead a heart? Their hearts are obviously not great.
There they go. We probably I rushed on that diamond play there. We could have let a heart 4 partner actually. Bad spot. We missed our chance
I
on
don't think you can afford to really play the king.
in hindsight. All right, let's see what they do. Comes another diamond, which they
Except
are
partner doesn't
roughing.
have any more clubs to lead to us.
Is that right?
Partner doesn't have any more clubs to lead to us, and the declare must have the ace of spades.
Yeah, and that means they have tricks. And they took another finesse. Okay. We are at the robot's mercy there, and I think they might have taken us for too much. What was their hand? They had a 9 count
I
with
mean,
4 small hearts. So yeah, that's a rough spot to be doubling for penalty. But again, I think our 3 club bid actually got them over the hump for that, unfortunately. I think if we double them,
they're closer to a 5 club bid than a double. They have 4 small hearts
I mean, and
and
they have
3
ace
card
queen
support
third
for clubs.
of a side suit as well, like a
I
quick
mean,
rippers there.
we're down 2 in 5 clubs.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a weird double considering they may only have 1 trick in their entire hand.
Right. I
But
mean,
again,
for
I don't
that
know.
double, you guys, you
I
should have something like Queen Jack 9 fourth of hearts.
well, also
That's a great double.
let's just be clear. Let's just be clear on this. This is a 3 club bid by the soft player's hand. However, the robot will always take this as more. They don't consider the hands like this, basically, that kind of need to take another call with their shape. And they always, always, always overestimate the value of these bits, unfortunately, to frequently disastrous consequences. And here, the weird thing is, they should have actually gotten closer to bidding clubs at the 5 level than
Yeah, I
doubling
mean,
because of the
robots don't
hand that we
have,
showed, right? We showed
right.
such a good hand and they bid 4 hearts. So they can't see their way out of defending with these values where these values are so much better for playing, right? They're nine
Well, I
points.
mean, they just don't have any hand evaluation. They have the algorithms, and from their perspective, their partner showed like 15 high card points, and they have 9. They don't.
Yeah.
They're not really looking at what their 9 points
Well,
are.
think
They're
of
not considering that partner has 0 to 1 hearts on this auction.
well,
I
think of
mean,
how good this hand is for us as a sacrifice. I mean, we can't touch 4 hearts, but we can have a nice easy time going down one and
but I
5
mean,
clubs,
also just
right?
consider if I have the same hand with like the ace of spades instead of the king of diamonds, now it's a double game swing.
Sure.
We
Yeah. Now
lose.
you're on a finesse for making 11 tricks and clubs,
Yeah,
and they're
and they're just
very
making 4 hearts.
yeah. So it's nice to have your anger directed toward the robots now and not myself. So now that we're back on the good spot, we'll press forward.
Are you
Uh,
trying to tilt me again?
Yes, I'm trying to test your tilt on and tilt off feature. All right, so this is our
I should
normal.
take your mouse privileges for
You
sure.
can't do it. Gavin's been trying. It's if the problem is here's the everyone doesn't understand when you take my mouse privileges you get all the other responsibility too. So have at it. Enjoy enjoy the 13 different screens that I'm trying to figure out which one I need to be on.
Okay,
Yeah, enjoy
can you
that
turn
spot.
the bid confirmation on? At least then I can talk you out of some of your stuff.
No, no, we're never having problems on the bids. We're always having problems with the hands. But this one is pretty straightforward, to be honest, on them. It's interesting. We're right smack dab in the middle of our no trump range as a rebid. We're at 13, and our partner showed 11 or 12 balanced. Are we feeling lucky? And this is imps. Is this a time where we're just going to bid a game, especially because we went minus 500 on board 5, or are we? What do you want to do on them?
Honestly, I don't want a bid game. I know you have 13, but Queen and a heart seems pretty disastrous. We know they have
We know partner
at
doesn't
least
have a 4 card
eight hearts.
major as well. That's the key.
They have at least 8 hearts, and hearts might be breaking. They didn't overcall, but maybe East has 5 hearts. I have no idea. Um, the other thing is like game is light. We're balanced, opposite balanced. We have no source of tricks.
Yeah,
Like,
the
I
only
mean,
redeeming
partner needs
feature
to
of this
have.
hand is the intermediate cards, and that's not enough to get you over the edge. I mean, definitely never in match points. In imps, if you felt like you
I
needed
mean,
an extra thing, it
funnily
would be a
enough,
lot of
if
risk.
if my Queen of Hearts was like in the diamond suit, I'm way closer to bidding because now at least we have
Hmm.
some chance to run
Right.
some tricks.
Now you have a extra
Um,
trick potential.
but I mean,
Yeah,
you need your partner to have a lot of cover cards to take 9 tricks. So I'm
agreed.
just gonna hope we don't make game.
All right, good. I'm in. And let's see what we get dealt here. Partner has a 4 3 3 hand. Okay, we will take that. And they're off to a spade lead. So guys, first off, um, take a second, count your winners, and also plan a little bit of the play, at least the first couple tricks. Interesting spot. All right, the opponents have 7 spades and 8 hearts between them, but we basically have reasonable stoppers in every suit but the suit they let. They've done a good job on this opening lead so far. But it looks like the minor suits are going to be our real sources of tricks here, right on them, unless they decide to break hearts for us.
Yeah. So in terms of planning the play, there's no real reason to just take your ace and run. I would duck just in case the hand with the long spade doesn't have the other aces.
Right. Or especially the ace of diamonds, which is the one we'll probably try to.
Well, I mean, either ace will be sufficient for them because
Right.
that's an entry.
Right, but I mean, the one we're going to try to drive out is the
Yeah,
diamond
we're
ace
gonna
for
play
sure, sure.
diamonds next.
And it looks like East did have 5 cards in that suit, spade suit. And okay, so not too hard here. This time we're going to pitch hearts. At least one. And then we'll pitch a heart here.
No
And a
diamond. Yep.
diamond. And now they can take their heart now, or they can give us a chance for an extra in that club suit. They take the money and run for down one, and we will take that many tricks. Unfortunate. Spades are even, or if we can kind of scrape together our 8 tricks before they get their 6, we'll be okay. But that looked like probably the opening lead of all time right there versus no trump. They have king, queen, jack,
I mean,
fifth of
they're gonna make
spades.
140 in hearts, so
Yeah, if they got a chance to bid, our partner crowded them out pretty effectively with a diamond 2-0 there. Did you always bid 2-0 with your hand?
if two knows natural, yeah.
Yeah, looks like pretty solid there. No need to mess around with an inverted minus or raise for no reason other than it looks good. All
I
right.
pretty much detest bidding inverted minors with balanced 10, 11 counts.
Yeah,
With,
definitely.
I mean,
What if
whatever.
you're 3-2 in the majors?
If my
Like
majors are
3
where
small,
my
2
points
small,
are,
4,
if my
4,
majors are where my points are, then
you're fine.
I'll
Yeah,
still bid 2-0 and
right. Okay. This is what a double looks like basically in a heavenly situation, right? You have the ideal shape for your takeout double, 4 cards and all the unbid suits. So let's see where this gets back to us. We haven't had any, like, other than a few of the weird ones early, anything terribly out of whack other than some of the robot choices. But here, after we double, it goes 2 spades on our left, and our partner offers up 3 hearts when it gets to them. Pass back to us. Make your call, folks, and I will give you 2 choices on this one. Would you like to bid 4 hearts, or would you like to pass? Those will be the 2 options. If you tell me there's a third option on them, I'm going to ask. Um, I'm going to ask what you're thinking. Is that your dog?
yes.
They've been very well behaved, I have to say.
Puppies, come here.
Ah, that. Yep. There's your bridge playing partners. How do they stay so quiet during all this excitement of the Tuesday evening challenge?
They weren't quiet. They were on the balcony
I
staring at
see.
people.
All right. Looks
Actually,
like,
they stick their head outside my balcony, and then everyone at the pool is always cooing over them. They love the
yeah,
attention. They're like modeling out there.
just posing. Looks like 3/4 of the audience wants to pass and 25% want to continue. What should we be thinking as far as partners' choices here and what they know versus what we know?
I think if partner had a hand with 5 hearts and no wastage in spades, they would just bid 4 hearts. But here we have soft values and no source of tricks and only 4 hearts. So I would just pass.
Yeah, and the thing that everyone needs to remember in these situations, folks, is you've already doubled, right? So when partner is at the other side of the table, you have to recognize, and they're past hand in the beginning anyway, but you have to recognize that they have the choice of bidding these games as well. And when they choose not to do that, that's a little piece of information for you.
And I mean, you have to allow them the opportunity to compete when it's right. Like
Yes.
then if they're looking at some hand with 8 points and 4 low spades and 5 hearts, they can't pass.
Yeah, huge piece of information there and things to look out for. Partner is going to want to bid in those and not be punished for it by us kicking it in with any sort of, hey, oh yeah, we do have 4 hearts, okay? The partner is expecting this hand from you guys. So there's not a huge reason to continue, at least with this particular situation. So we'll pass and we'll see if we buy it. It goes 3 spades. Partner doesn't even give us a choice, and now we're playing 4 hearts. See how that works, guys? You can choose to pass and still end up in the place you might have wanted to get to. And James called that one. You didn't have to consider it, though. Partner considered it for you. And no wastage in spades for sure on this one. Pretty good heart suit. Not too bad. We have life here, Anna.
Yeah, they have a really good 3 heart bid.
Yeah. So let's
Um,
take a second and just get a lay of the land, folks. This is a pretty common situation. The interesting part about this is that we have 2 short suits on the side of each of these hands and the same number of trumps. So we're going to probably use at least one of these sides to trump some of our losers in. And that will then become the hand we gain tricks in as well.
Well, I mean, for sure, we're going to have to rough the spades. There's no way around it.
Yep. Can't pitch him
Um,
on anything. Unless
can't
maybe he's
pitch him on
diamond.
anything. And the one thing about your diamond suit is you have great interiors. It is not necessary that you will have to rough
Right.
all your diamonds or any of your diamonds.
Right. Right. So
So
here,
let's map out our tricks here. We have one spade loser, hopefully no heart loser, and we have a diamond loser, and we have to contend with the
half of a club
clubs.
loser, right? One or zero. And the interesting part of this is when you have 4-4 and trumps, we're always going to tell you to rough in the shorthand, right? We're gonna try to rough in the shorthand to gain tricks. Well, here you get to kind of choose which of these hands will end up being the shorthand. Here it's going to definitely be the south player's hand because we're going to try to
Yeah,
get
I'm
rid of
not
those
sure
spade
there's much of a
losers.
choice. They're just
Right,
we're gonna
right.
have to rough spades.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know which.
it should be clear that spades is the one we're going to rough, not only for the fact that there's only one of them, but clearly those are cards we can't get rid of in any other possible way unless they create a diamond trick for us and we get to pitch one of them away in some sort of scenario like that. But here you would guess, okay, here comes a diamond. Which one? 9 for you on them?
I mean,
5?
it's really I would play East to have either none of the diamonds or the king. I have no idea. Why would anyone lead from the Jack of Diamonds? That's crazy.
I mean, you're preaching to the choir. So here, the usual holding here is King Jack in the West player's hand. So it's probably not going
I
to be
mean,
in
I
the
would
East
just put in the
hands.
queen.
It's just going to fly up there. Yeah, no dice. But
Okay, so
entry to the hand.
now
Now,
we have some timing issues, and they've sort of threatened a rough. Um, I mean, if East has two diamonds, then we're in a bit of
we're in some
trouble.
trouble anyway, right?
And we don't have an entry back to conveniently rough both spades.
Well, I think we have to take a
Um,
club finesse, to be honest. A club to the queen. Maybe that will at least, if it loses, it gets us an entry back. Well, no, then we haven't even roughed a spade. This is terrible.
you haven't roughed a
Yeah, we
spade, you
haven't
have
even
to
roughed a
cross
spade right
back.
now.
Um,
So spade rough, heart to the king.
and I
If
mean, so
hearts
the
break,
thing
we're just in a
is,
lot of trouble as well. If we go
well, no, the
hearts.
thing is, like, you can afford to lose a club and a diamond as
Yeah,
long as you rough both spades. So maybe the plan should be to not take the club finesse
sure. You can play a spade
and
and rough it, heart to the king, rough a spade, ace of hearts, right? And then
sure.
exit a diamond from dummy or something.
Yeah.
I mean, if hearts break evenly, we're going to be sitting pretty for sure.
I mean, I think yeah, it's safe to play ace of hearts and a heart.
Okay, and then just end in dummy regardless.
Yeah.
Same situation, except we get to draw 2 rounds there. All right. Now the question is, now for safety's sake, we can exit a club, right? Or ace of clubs club.
No,
We can't
then
really go down now from here, can we?
ace of clubs, club,
And now it
jack of
goes,
diamonds, diamond rough. The jack of hearts didn't come out, so we can't
there's
really
only,
do that.
there's only one. Oh, sorry, that's 3 losers, excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah, so the jack of
So,
diamonds didn't come out. And at this point, you can kind of tell the king of clubs is onside. So
yeah.
now we rough with the 9,
And draw. Okay.
and we play the diamond. And now we just have to run the jack of clubs.
Yep. Diamond's good.
Yep.
Good.
There you go.
We will take it. Okay. Let's see how we ended this one on them. That's our 420. And okay. The score
Rob,
was 3-4. We lost 3 on 6 hearts down 5. that was our board, and we will tell you that
So
Radu
you guys, it
played.
just goes to show you when you're in a bad spot, still try and take as many tricks as
So
possible.
funny.
Don't
It's
try and click on
it
random
was
things.
exactly the score that killed us. It was legit the exact same results, except for six hearts down four. And this one, he actually kicked it into 3-0 on that second to last hand, probably because maybe he thought board five
It's the
was terrible
value.
for him as well.
Well, no, it's the value bid, and you're playing imps.
Yeah, and
Um,
you're red, but
and
still.
the robots also misdefend a lot. So,
So here, another very, very close one. But yeah, the weirdest result on the card
but
produced the
just
actual swing
like
on the card as well.
we were really confident that he would open 2-no trump with this hand. It's just the normal thing
Yeah.
to do. Um, and so
Well,
if his robot did the exact same thing, that they were going to be in the same contract.
let's
So
be
we just have
clear
to take
that
max
the
tricks.
the you say it's normal, and it's normal in the expert circles, but I highly doubt people are going to look at a 7-2-2 two hand and open at 2-no at any point, or 1-no for that matter.
Well,
Just recognize
here,
the problem with the rebids on this hand are so tough that opening 2-no trump kind of
well, no, your
alleviates a
hand
lot of
just
issues with
it
this bid, and
evaluates to stronger
it's
than
too
an
good.
18 to
Yeah.
19 balanced
And so you're going to
because you
have to
have a
open a
seven
diamond
card
and
running
jump
suit.
shift to three clubs, or you're going to have to open a diamond and make some sort of weird bid the second time around if you don't choose to
And
do
then
something stronger the first time around.
the other thing that you guys have to consider here is your partner is a passed hand. It is very unusual for them to force a slam. Like you can take advantage of the fact that you know your partner has 11 or less and
Yeah.
like not a hand good enough to open.
On
If you
this
were
hand,
playing
they
with a
just choose to
person and it
force.
went 2-no trump, blah blah blah, they would 3-no trump would have ended the auction. That was going to be it.
Yeah, for sure, for
So
sure. But yeah, this was a fun one. This was just if I actually make a normal play, we end up winning by two rather than losing by one, or maybe yeah, it would be 3-1 and chopping on board five. So Anam, you did a very good job today. You did tilt more than usual, so
it's because
there.
you don't listen to me.
Well, it's not that I don't listen to you. It's that I might not hear you in time. I'm
You
always
guys,
listening to you.
just the audience, he's sounding like, you know, a little bit too male for me tonight. I don't know about this.
I'll try to be less male next week, but it's tough. I'm stuck in this crazy head and crazy body for at least the foreseeable future. So I appreciate it. And guys, thank you so much for joining us. We were dark for a week or two here and there, but we'll be back, and we have some more fun stuff coming for you for
Okay, this
Tuesday
is
evening.
it though. Next time we're winning.
Yeah,
That's it.
this was the closest we've come to winning without winning since Joe, which was the 1-0 start for us. So maybe we'll try a three-way challenge at some point to get a little mix in here and get some more people to yell at. So, guys, thank you so much for joining. And tomorrow morning, back to match points with Gavin and myself. And next Tuesday, Autumn and I will be back, and maybe we'll invite a friend too for a little more fun, and maybe
For some diversity.
well, I've been thinking about that three-person challenge, which would be kind of fun
I
if
don't
we
know.
had
I feel
two
like
others.
we need someone else in the mix to yell at you because my yells are becoming
By the way,
ineffective.
let's just be clear. The point of these is to educate and have fun, not to yell at Rob. Let's just say, like, we're not inviting people to yell at Rob. We're inviting people to learn bridge and to have fun. Yelling at Rob doesn't have to be part of it. It can be its own show if we want. In fact, if it's popular enough, we can definitely have an episode of the pros
I don't
just
know.
yell at Rob.
I feel like I could get some people to rally behind this
Oh, I'm
concept.
sure you can. When you get to New York on them, don't worry. There's plenty of people for that sort of party. We'll go to dinner and we'll have a fun time of yelling at not
Don't
just
worry.
Rob, but everybody.
I'm actually super nice in real life, you guys.
She is, guys. She's super nice in these as well. Just maybe not to me all the time, which is fine. I accept
It's only because I'm jealous. I have no control over the mouse.
that. Well, I tell you what, when you get up here in August, if you come up here at any point, uh, I will cede mouse control, and we'll sit in the same room, and I will
Whoa.
just sit back like this, and I will say, yes, that's lovely. And
Thank
and
you.
and
That's what I need in my life.
I will
Yes,
say things
sirs.
like, "That's wonderful.
Not yes,
You played
ma'ams.
that so
Yes,
well."
sirs. Exactly.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again, and we will see you next week. Until then, there's live classes on bridgelesson.com back this week and for the rest of August as well, till about the end of that month. And then a brand new schedule being posted for September as we speak. So, guys, stay tuned, and we will see you next time. Take care, folks, and thanks for all the super chats, guys. You're the best. See you next week.
Thank you.